Alright, hello everybody, this is Nuzcraft, and welcome back to some Cogmind. You may or may not notice, but let's see if we can figure this out. Here we go. If you come into the menu under News, we can see that we are now in version Beta 7, which is the latest version. Super excited for Beta 7. Kiz has added a whole lot of crazy new things for us to play with. I'm going to go through the changelog just a little bit. And we'll see if we can't find some fun stuff to poke around at. I have unfortunately not been paying too much attention to his sit reps the last couple weeks. Just been kind of busy with school and work and Monster Hunter World. But Beta 7 brings in some crazy new stuff. So we've got, let's see, it's called Hack the Planet. It's got 65 new robot hacks. So these are very specific hacks for specific robots that do kind of crazy cool things. We'll try and get to them in this run. Garrisons now contain a, let's see, what's it called? A riff? I'm going to log into this thing. Sorry, just working on getting my chat set up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're in Cogmind Beta 7. It's called Hack the Planet. Very excited about this. We've got 65 new robot hacks. These are specific hacks for specific types of robots that can do kind of cool, new, interesting things. From what I understand, it's a pretty much complete overhaul of the old robot hacking system. You're still going to need a data jack, and you're still going to need what's called a riff installer that you can get from garrisons. So now we have kind of more of a reason to go into garrisons. There's 12 relay couplers, which are required to execute better robot hacks. I believe these are specific to certain types of robots. We're going to scroll through the changelog. We're going to talk about some of the stuff that I think is important, super important. See, we've got 3 new items and a new mechanic, some more score sheet entries, some new encounters, so we'll see if we can find some of those. The info window for part types that cannot be repaired precedes the maximum integrity value with a star. So this is pretty important for things like, I think, like I don't remember what it's called. I think it's the damper plating that you can get from the crushers in the waste. Is something that can't be repaired, but there wasn't anything in game telling you. Let's see. A blue at marker appears to indicate the direction of Cogmind's position when off screen. This is really good, so when you pan around the map, you can tell back where you are. See, there's new kinds of squad dispatches. The standard robot hacks are accessible via manual entry, and the manual robot hacking UI includes auto-completion. This is great. There's a couple of additional options that we can look at. Let's see, data jacks can now be used on any bot. The parse system robot hack is a new way to add items to gallery collection. So in the past, in order to get all of the items, you sometimes had to kill your friendly units and hope they drop the right part so you can add it to your gallery. This is a way to do that. Let's see. Shift-Alt-M exports a PNG of the entire current map, showing explored areas. This will be really cool. I don't know how much I'll use it, but sometimes you just want to get a picture of the whole map that you have just explored. You can now assign text tags to inventory items with Shift-Alt-T plus the inventory item number. This will be really good for people, like sometimes you can pick up an unidentified item at a certain place, and you kind of know what it is, but then if you pick up another unidentified item that look the same, like say it's like 2 cannons or something, or alien artifacts, you can label them so that if you shuffle around your inventory, you still know where they are, which is really good. This next one is really huge. Kinetic cannons can cause knockback, which is just new. Kinetic and impact weapon knockback causes one robot to hit another, can damage and displace the second bot. This is really good. Let's see. Non-forced melee attacks while flying require confirmation. So this was really good. It used to be when you were flying and you had a sword out, you would automatically melee attack bots that you tried to fly over, including friendly ones. So this way, it's like an extra step before you can accidentally hit some people. Deployed arcs list robots in the message log. Active arcs engage emergency deployment system just before destruction. So it used to be that you could just kill an ARC, and if you managed to one-shot it, you didn't have to worry about the stuff that they dropped, the bad guys. So now they can engage an emergency deployment system. Watchers can always jam sensors. Let's see. There's a new fully modal part management system. Press P to open a new menu. We'll have to try that out. Actually, let's try that out now. Look at that. Toggle attach info, remove, drop. That's good. Let's see. Garrisons activated in response to calls for backup also display that notification as an on-map alert message. Let's see. Hacking suites no longer apply to robot hacking. There are no longer any benefits from hitting a target with multiple data jacks. Programmers no longer assimilate other programmers. Yep, a bunch of the old robot hacks were removed. Data jack hits against any robot are not considered an attack. Robots assimilated by programmers are no longer immediately active. They require some reboot time, so I'll get information. Data jacks have a 100% chance to achieve system access. This means, like, one of the old troubles with robot hacking was you first had a chance to hit your target, and then there was a chance to actually achieve system access, and then there was another chance to actually do what you wanted to do. So now there's a 100% chance to achieve system access. Let's see, their attack speed is faster. There's a reduction in matter cost increase to speed. Remote data jacks work like guided weapons, and that they must be fired solo. Let's see. There's a Mind's Cave event that Kiz actually got killed by on stream a while ago, and he changed it so that it can no longer kill you, which is great. Let's see, melee follow-up attacks incur no additional time cost, aside from the weapon's halved time delay. That's good. Secondary targeting, gunslinging by guns is now guaranteed, which is great. That should be really fun for gunslinging. Same thing with multi-wielding melee weapons. Let's see. There's lots of really cool stuff in here, but some of it is just super specific. Yeah, now we're done into the fixes. Alright. And that's the start of it. That's the changelog. So let's see what he says. Might just go into it. Oh man, he wrote up so much. This is so cool. Alright, you really should go check out his Beta 7 release notes, because they are incredible. He's got like a bunch of GIFs showing some of the new stuff, a lot of the new hacks. Talks about the gunslinging and melee weapons buffs. He talks about knockback and shows some GIFs of that working, like including knocking an enemy back into a machine, breaking the machine and causing an explosion. There's a new parts. We have a new range of kinetacelerators, which buffs your kinetic weapons. And he talks about some nerfs. So it looks like global alert level won't reset to 0, so alert decay now has diminishing returns. And see, the effects of alert decay don't even start to kick in until you've been on the same floor for at least 800 turns. There's a new map-wise global timer for Z-hacking. Let's see, the true nerf to Beta 7 is sensor raise. So now the deal is that all watchers can always jam your sensor raise. And in the past, as long as you had a good enough sensor array, you didn't have to worry about being jammed by the watchers. Let's see, we already talked about the one-shotting arcs. Oh. There's some more alerts. Talk about tagging. Alright, good stuff. let's see. Oh, and this is really cool. It should be mentioned. If you are a Linux user, I believe you should check out sitrep 35. Valve launched a new opt-in beta program that allows Linux players to play Windows games via a built-in version of Wine. And I believe this actually totally works for Cogmind, which is great. So you should check that out. Anyways, we're going to get started. So I think we're no longer running pure core. We're doing just a straight-up normal build. See if I can get this where I want it to be. Gotta get my chat going. And a normal build, we're gonna have storage, we're gonna have inventory, and we're gonna look for some of the new hacking stuff. So let's get going. Do we want wheels? Or do we want treads? Or do we want legs? Let's go for legs. All right. So we've got an EM pulse gun and a light assault rifle. The pulse gun is actually not bad. If you can stay out of range. Because it tends to cause explosions. So it gives you a little bit more salvage, but if you're doing the doorway tactic, it causes issues. Alright. Click on any data entry to learn more about it. Good deal. Alright, we're in sublevel 10 materials. And it has been a long time since I played. A couple weeks at least. Some matter pods. A bunch of matter pods in this map. And an exit already. We've already got some reinforcements. Let's see if we can recall them. Nope. A 0% chance. Which they might come from that exit. Which is a mine's exit. Nope, I guess they're going to come through this way. We'll wait for them. Alright, here they come. I think we shot off his weapons. We've got a scout. Pest. I kind of should have known that when he ran away. Alright, he dropped a flight unit, heatsink. We don't need the heatsink right now. He did drop some legs, which we will gladly grab. Actually, I guess why did I do that? There we go. Let's see. Take out these pests. See what's in this guy. That scout is still there. He did drop a sensor array. Kind of a crappy one though, I don't want to worry about it right now. Alright, medium lasers, some more light treads, and a medium storage unit. I don't want this seismic analyzer. The small storage unit is good though. Grab a couple of these. This thing. There's a lot of watchers. Light armor plating. Grab that. Let's see, we don't really need all of these treads. Let's grab another one of these instead. Alright, so we got some bad guys coming our way. Pest. Nothing crazy though. Aluminum leg. Targeting computer. I should probably get one of these. The improved heatsink. Come on. We lost him. Let's slow down a little bit. Light armor plating. Alright, so we've got some better storage. Let's go ahead and load up. Let's throw this medium laser up here. And we can hold some more stuff. We do have a medium storage unit sitting in the wings, which is good. That's what we want. is there a shock trap down there? Oh, it's because it's a hidden door. Good to know. Tractor beam, a small storage unit, blade trap, shock trap. Let's not go down there. We got some pests. Gotta watch out for our heat. Let's throw this light assault rifle on here. Pick up a new one of these. Get a new assault rifle. And here's a new exit. More light assault rifles, a structural scanner. I think we're okay. Small storage unit. I'm going to pick up this heatsink. And then we're probably going to just go onwards and upwards. We're going to find all of the new stuff. So let's do that. Alright, and I think I want a propulsion and a utility to start, because propulsion is always good, especially when we're going to be running overweight. And for utilities, you can always find something to throw on there. Armor plating is good. Alright, so we're in the bottom left-hand corner. Looks like we already got spotted. Light ion engine, a couple of hover units. Let's see if we can recall these reinforcements. I guess I was going to try and do a botnet first, but that didn't work. See if we can get away without being spotted. Prototype energy guns and improved terrain scanner. A terminal. Let's see what this puppy is. An improved medium laser. Alright, we finally got a botnet installed. See if we can go this way. There's those mercenaries. Oh, I didn't even know that we picked that one up. Wait for these guys to come to us.